want to do that. So let's go ahead and fight him where we can lock on and roll. There we go. You know the drill. Oh, he almost got away. And he dropped us a lovely Titanite shard. We're going to start seeing a lot more Titanite shards, and eventually we'll start seeing some large Titanite shards, which is why I wanted to come to this area first. Now, he gave us souls, so apparently he's gone. Yeah, see, we got souls from him too. So just keep that in mind. If you didn't get any souls, it's not dead. This is the first of our kukri skeletons. That's actually a secret door here, but let's get rid of this guy. These guys can be quite irritating. They will do bleed damage. They're hella fast, and when you're locked onto them, oftentimes they're just going to kind of give you a headache because they're swinging all over the place. Oh. Alright, now I'm just R1 spamming this guy. We got an ember from him though. And that was nice. I think there's another one down that hallway. Go ahead and take care of this. This guy's shooting at us. We'll take care of him. Through this secret door. There's another pyromancy tome. Oh, he wasn't dead. Oh. This is an area that falling down is going to be a real problem. Falling to your death is going to be a real problem, so... There's a crystal bug out here. There we go. That's what I like to see. Those twinkling titanite are kind of hard to come by, and they're quite useful. Certain special weapons and weapons and shields, such as the shield I have on, the Dragon Crest shield, only upgrade with twinkling as opposed to regular titanite. And since they're hard to come by, oh, if you see where one is, you better go grab it. Now, I believe up these stairs is just the area that we were already in. Of course, I'm going to have to deal with this. It shouldn't even come up here. Because, yeah, that's just the area we just came through. We just went up those stairs the first time through. So we've completely cleared this first area. Now this great big ball of bones is going to, I don't know, kind of appear out of nowhere and start chasing us down this ledge here. I want to be careful that I don't... And this is the ball of bones dude. Where'd he go? Anyways, I guess we kind of missed that. I wish we wouldn't have. What he does is he keeps reviving that ball. Otherwise the ball will just keep coming and coming and coming. But now it should break. But anyways, there's this funky skeleton with a funky looking hat, and he's standing kind of like right here. When you first come in here, and you want to go ahead and kill him, and then that ball will break and give us an undead bone shard. If you remember, that will increase our Estus Flask power, so we'll have Estus Flask +3 the next time we go, when we rest at that bonfire, but we can't get through there. We've got to go around. I think we pretty much did everything. Oh, you know what? I think there's a drop on the bridge, and I don't remember what it was. There it is. I see it up there. There's an ember. Ooh. Okay, now in this part we're going to run into a new kind of skeleton that shoots these kind of homing magic balls at us that are quite dangerous. Come on! Really? This is really more difficult than it needs to be. Happening here is we've got 2 of them now, and he is just wailing away on us. Holy. Hopefully you don't have that much difficulty with those. I'm not sure they've ever caused me that much of a problem. But they would not let me go. Okay, in this area, those weird homing magic balls will come out of these covered pots, like the one I'm walking around here. And we've got an item back there that we want to get to. So of course, we don't want to break those pots. So let's try to do this without hitting the pots. Yeah, this wasn't good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this item, that was a fairly nice item. The Carthus milk ring that will obscure our rolling. If we put it on, you kind of disappear as you roll. It can be somewhat useful, and it can be somewhat of a hindrance. I know a lot of people like it, especially if they don't lock onto enemies, but that's my problem. I like to lock onto enemies, and every time you roll, you lose your lock on. So I don't typically wear it. That doesn't mean I've never worn it or won't ever wear it. But it's not a standard thing that when I get it, I'm like, oh yes, finally. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Holy Christ. That's the second time I almost died in this level. Alright, I think we've got him in a good position. I don't know if that was me being scrubby or he's kind of engineered to do that. But if you'll notice, what was going on there is he kept on, while he was attacking me, he just, he happened to keep on hitting these jars and releasing more and more of the magic at me. So it's like I was fighting 3 enemies at once, because there was the one guy throwing them at me, and the other guy hitting the jars, and then this guy's going to do it to me too. Buff these things or what? I am down to no shards, or no Estus flasks. That's not a good thing. I want to go that way. But I'd also like to preserve my life here. I don't want to redo this area. Back in here. Oh, I thought that was a backstab. I thought that was a backstab. All right. So this is a trap on the floor. You see that square? We've actually run past a couple of them. I didn't show them to you, but I'll show you that one. You got a real nice reach for that thing. There, we finally got our backstab. Alright. Well, as long as we don't do anything real dumb at this point, we should be able to get into that bonfire. Come across a second ball here. And a bonfire. Okay, so I was kind of tempted to go back and maybe use a couple breakable souls to take another level, but I think we're just going to go on from here. If you try to run down after the ball, it's going to turn around and hit us again, so we want to be ahead of it. We're just going to stand right here. There's going to be some rats in our way when we get to the bottom. Where are the rats in our way? There's not aggro. There's a big one over there. Is that a secret? No, this is. Okay, we got a couple enemies up here, including this guy. You know who he is. It's the guy with the funky hat. Oh my God, what are you doing? Why? 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 Seriously, those skeletons are really, really irritating though. You're going to get frustrated with them. How did I miss a backstab on an archer? That is the essence of scrubbiness. The essence. And the reason we came up here, of course, is we wanted to get the guy that would make the ball break. So I have to deal with that. And then there's also, I believe, an ash back here to give to the handmaiden. But we have to deal with another one of these idiots. There's probably some easy way to deal with these guys, and I just don't know about it. Or there's a spell. Probably that. God, they just will not quit moving. Really? All that? You didn't even drop me anything? Oh, it's not dead. Guess I should have known. Wow. You know, maybe I'm struggling here because I'm fairly low level for where we are. Normally I would have done the Cathedral of the Deep at this point. So the fact that the Grave Warden ashes then that we got there. So, you know, maybe the fact that I'm coming in here under level 40 and normally I'd probably be a few levels higher is just making the whole area a little bit more difficult for me. Even the rats are a pain in the ass, right? That guy? No, we didn't aggro him. Should be 2 rats, though, I swear. Maybe this crab ate one of the rats. We are going to get invaded down there, so let's get the other stuff out of the way first. We are embered, yes. Watch out, there's jellies on the ceiling, as you can see, and behind me. And jellies are extremely resistant to physical attack and extremely weak to fire. This is called a bone wheel skeleton. They've made appearances in a few of the games. They're most infamous from Dark Souls 1, where they were quite irritating enemy. They were hard to hit, and they did hella damage because they'd like stick to you like a burr. Okay, so here we go. Now, because we are embered, if we weren't embered here, we wouldn't get invaded. But because we're embered, we're going to get invaded by this guy that's got a Fume Night Sword. Look at him up there. And the Fume Night Sword is one of the best strength weapons in the game. It's quite dangerous. And we just want to keep our distance from this guy. Ooh. We don't want to get in a position where we're trying to trade hits with him, because he's going to win that every time. We didn't do much damage there either. Oh. I want to get a backstab on him, but he's not really giving us much opportunity. Come on. He's saying the same thing to me. It's like, come on, buddy. Quit running away. Oh, that's another nice thing. If you notice there, he was blocking me with the sword. The sword itself is almost like a shield. It's as good as a lot of shields. I want full stamina. I could have attacked him there and maybe even put an end to this fight. Or he might do it for me. Come up this. There we go. Finally. Whew. Alright. And he thanked us for killing him and gave us the Night Slayer's ring. And it also gave us 2 Estus flasks. What do you think of that? Actually, we're going to run up and run to the bonfire. Let's go ahead and do that now. I'm just going to go ahead and run back to the Firelink Shrine. I'm probably going to be able to take 2 levels, and then we'll go ahead and go on to the Catacomb, or the Smoldering Lake area. We've got a mini-boss to kill, so I'll meet you back at the bonfire. Okay, so we're back here at the bonfire. Catacombs of Carthus. This bow comes back. I don't think the other one does. I think once you explode the other one, it's gone for good. And now the rats are in our way. We'll make sure we don't try to engage those rats while we're trying to deal with the ball as well. They're going to try to suck us in. Where are these guys going? Oh my God. Stop. annoying. One thing I did do while I was back at the Firelink Shrine, you can see I have SS Flash +3 now. So I burned my Undead Bone Shard. Yeah, he's got a knife sticking in my chest. And I put my Uchi to +5. So I now have a +5 Fire Uchi. I still have one shard. Look at it. This guy is good. Oh, hey, check this out. Why don't you bang on this wall and see if it's a secret door? Oh, okay. No, nothing. I don't know why people do that. They find it hilarious. There we go. Fire jump. I don't want that one. I really like some more Twinkies to upgrade my shield. So I told you I like this shield so much. This guy right here. He seriously needs to be shoved off this ledge. Oh! He's going to try to shove me off the ledge instead. It's pretty smart. See, we're going to have to be careful fighting this guy so close to this ledge. He's going to try to disorient us. From Software is like that. Those aren't accidents. I mean, they're really kind of trying to grief you. What do we got here? Yellow bug pellet. I believe that's for lightning resistance. Okay, so we can run up here, and we're going to open a shortcut with this lever here. As you can see, there are tons of skeletons all over the place. They're going to start coming alive and griefing us. Now, the only reason I'm fighting these guys, you normally would just run. The reason I'm fighting them is because I want to go talk to this woman up here, and I don't want them to be pestering us in the meantime. And I think we can get through here without them doing so. Where's Henri? She should be standing right here. Did I mess up her quest line? I know she appears somewhere in the Catacombs and we didn't find her, but I don't think you need to backtrack. I don't think you ever run into her. See, we're going out of order, so, no, we gotta go. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but there was an animation with all those skeletons back there in that area are all coming to life at once. See, here they all come. And the trick here is you just want to go ahead and whack the bridge. You gonna make it up there, buddy? Come on, you can do it. Oh, or not. Alright. So anyways, if you wanted to fight the boss, hopefully in your world, Henri is standing up there, and you can talk to her, and we'll see if Horus is down here for us to fight. He normally goes mad, and you have to fight him. But anyways, this takes us to the boss, Wolnir. But we don't want to fight that boss yet, because we just don't have any reason to. We can go in with a little bit better weapon. We just come down here first. But we've got our own difficulty ahead of us now. We've got a giant fire demon. Fortunately, we got this fancy shield. But this time, the only thing that can help us is a couple skeletons, and if we went and hit that chest over there in the corner, that's a mimic. And he'll actually fight the fire demon, but he never lasts very long, and I hate to lose what's in the chest. So we're going to go ahead and do this guy the hard way. Isn't helping him using a fire weapon against him. Oh, that didn't help us at all either. Get out of here. Round 2. I came back here where these other skeletons are. I don't like fighting more than one thing at once. Die already. Alright, so that's our demon soul. I'm gonna go ahead and save it there. I think that's it. Okay, so that's everything in this area. That's the Catacombs of Carthus. Like I said, there is a boss, Wolnir, that I'm just going to go ahead and save. So this episode isn't actually going to have a boss. Perhaps the next episode will have two bosses, or perhaps the next episode will just be an area, and then I'll have an episode after that that's two bosses in a row, the Old Demon King and then Lord High Wolnir. So thanks for watching, and leave a like.